Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust there's a message you are meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe. So, this video is for a divine feminine who, the word that's going through my head is disingenuous. And disingenuous means to pretend that you know less than you do. So I feel like Divine Feminine, you are working with some people and your angels are guiding you to let people know that you have skills. Let people know that you have, that you are confident in your when you take action. You know what you're doing. You've either done it before or you just really have thought it through and you know what you're doing. You're reaching the completion of a cycle, some sort of accomplishment that you've made, but the message is definitely to not boastfully or egotistically, but to let people know that you know what you're doing, and to let people know that you can help them with whatever they're doing, that you are capable of helping. Okay, so we have a divine masculine here who is feeling stuck, feeling unhappy. He's lost his confidence. He's had some financial and love setbacks. He's been having a hard time as of late. And that has to do with a lot of the information overload that he's going through. I think a lot of us are going through that right now, just with social media and the way people are addicted to the internet, and the whole presidential election in the States and everything. Everybody's really amped up and stuck to media, and everyone has an opinion, and there's a lot of arguing going on, and there's a lot of emotional upset right now in the world. And I don't necessarily just mean sad as in upset. I just mean like emotions are high. There are some people that are, at the top of their game. They're just so thrilled. And then there's other people that are, just devastated today. So everybody's going through some form of crazy emotional and informational overload right now. You kind of can't even get away from it, can you? It has this addiction to technology has created it's created a group of a movement of spiritual poverty, a movement of not believing in anything, and everybody's fighting online and everybody's got something to say to discredit somebody else's ideas or somebody else's religion, or everybody's got something to say, and there will always be somebody who doesn't like what you have to say or what you believe in. And it's creating a generation of people who are kind of almost sneaky about their opinions. You can say whatever you want on the internet. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows if you even mean what you're saying. So, divine masculine, you are being encouraged to put the technology down. Take a break. I don't know how long it needs to be for, just until you feel a little better, probably. So, divine feminine, I feel like you are doubting your skills. Just like I said, you're being disingenuous with people. You're not doing it to be sneaky. You're not doing it to be underhanded. You're doing it because you don't like to be the center of attention. And you are afraid of people knowing that you're capable, because then they might look to you as some sort of authority on the topic or whatever, right? So you're afraid of that. And because of that, you're hiding your gifts. Your brain, though, is upset with you. Your brain is like, your brain and your heart are like, what are you doing? Don't you know you're good enough? Don't you know that, you have this amazing capability inside you? We've got the world showing up twice here. The world is accomplishment, triumph and achievement, success and happiness. So these are cards that are, coming up for you, divine feminine. There's nothing to be afraid of. And actually, divine feminine, you're being encouraged to sit quietly with yourself and to do some breathing exercises. It's sort of like a meditation exercise. I suppose that's exactly what it is, but that's not why I feel like you need these exercises. I feel like you have a bunch of emotions that you have pushed down, and these emotions have created an energy block within your body, and it feels like you need to identify where those blockages are and try to breathe through them. Imagine in your mind's eye that you have, you're grounding into the earth, you're reaching up to the 5D, so you're charged up, and you're going to take, in your mind's eye, you're going to see that light of that energy that's flowing through you. So take that bright light and put it where you feel that those blockages are, and sort of breathe your way through. And it's possible you might even feel something. I went to a lady who was doing energy work, and I felt something pop and kind of rush, and like, this girl wasn't even touching me, but something inside me kind of popped. I felt a rush of energy, and then I started like crying. I don't even know what that was all about, but it freed some energy. It allowed for a little bit of movement. It just broke up that block of energy and it's usually, I feel like, down in here in the solar plexus area, like like in your diaphragm area. I find that a lot of the blockages tend to be in that area. So to breathe through it, I mean, just focus on your breathing while you're imagining these blockages disintegrating with this beautiful light that you have lovingly placed in that area that needs it the most. This will bring you to a place of happiness. This is you within your spirit. This is you happy, peaceful, generous, loving, overflowing with peace. This is a self-love card to me. So you will get there by breathing through these energy blockages and by being fair to yourself and connecting with yourself. Call on yourself to reconnect and get the energy moving freely within your body. I was doing some grounding exercises and I found it really interesting. I told my daughter to feel like when she was grounding, I told her to feel like the energy was coming up through her feet into her legs. And I said, can you feel that? And she's like, oh my gosh, my feet are tingling. And then, just like that, oh, my fingers are tingling. I was like, wow, you have a pretty good flow of energy, because for me, it takes a couple seconds, at least for me to feel it. So I just think it's really interesting that the innocence of childhood, the innocence of not having these societal pressures put on you, the societal perspectives of how you should be living, how your relationships should look, what you should own, what you should drive. It's important that you get back to basics, get back to a time where it wasn't about stuff. I feel like if your divine masculine was to come into the picture right now, which I don't think he will, I think he's kind of overwhelmed with this social media thing. But if he was to come around right now, I feel like you would be the stable one in this relationship. And I'm not sure that you want to take on another child at this time, which is actually what this would kind of feel like to you. This is a situation where you are stronger and more capable than you think, and other people can see it, but you can't. And so people are attracted to you, and some people do try to take advantage of that. So be careful. You are encouraged to find your purpose in life, divine feminine, of course divine masculine too, but honestly I feel like you're drowning in this social media thing. We're just going to focus on the divine feminine right now for a sec. Divine feminine, I feel like you need to get back in touch with what you think the meaning of life is, or at least to explore that while you're doing your breathing and your energy work and your light work on yourself. Think about how you get to a place where your energy is moving freely, that you just feel so okay. Like it's almost like it's not an extreme feeling of like joy that's going to like hit you on the side of the head. It's a feeling of being just really generally accepting and okay in the moment. And that's you in the flow. It doesn't mean that you have to be ridiculously joyful, or anything like that. It just means that right now, in this moment, everything's okay. And I have everything I need. And I am everything I need. And it's a wonderful place to get to. And I myself have got there occasionally. We're all continual works in progress. So, don't be hard on yourself if you forget this. Like, don't beat yourself up for any reason. This is a time where you're going to want to feel good about yourself and feel better. There's a lot of heated energy in the world right now, and it's all we can do to protect ourselves, right? So your ancestors are they're encouraging you to come up with a protection prayer. This is you in your inner spirit. This is the medicine woman. Your spirit is rising and it's being freed, and you can see you've got the world within you. You are everything, and you have everything you need. Follow your intuition. Don't let people kill your buzz. Don't let them get to you. There is a lot of craziness right now, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to provoke other people because they want an excuse to go off on them, or they need an excuse to beat someone up or whatever. Like I said, emotions are super, super high. I can feel it. Let's see what our trees have to say, what sort of guidance they have for us today. Oops, let's take this guy down here. The pipple. The pipple is a being card, and it is a card of enlightenment. I am one of the world's most sacred trees, and in Buddhism, I symbolize the world tree. I can help you to achieve enlightenment by stilling your mind, helping you to live solely in the moment, and thereby freeing you from all suffering. Centuries ago, Hindus believed that the pipal, also called the bow tree, was the sacred tree of Vishnu, the eternal divine being. The pipal is also the tree under which Buddha chose to meditate in his quest to release all sentient beings from suffering. The pipal consequently became known as the Bodhi tree, or the tree of awakening. Legend has it that in the 3rd century BCE, a shoot from this original tree was taken to Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka, where it still thrives. Decoctions of powdered pipal bark are used in Ayurveda to heal wounds and treat infections. I'm just butchering these words, I'm sorry. This card can be represented as or interpreted as set aside some time each day for meditation. Sit quietly and listen to the sounds around you so that you honor each moment. Practice mindfulness, in which you are aware of everything that you do from minute to minute. Living in the flow, you guys. That's where it's at. That's where we want to get to. So I hope you have an amazing day today. Thank you so much for listening. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.